I just wanted to bring out some information, keep everybody informed. Make sure everybody. There we go. All right. Hey, if the sound is great, put an 8 in there. If the sound is great, put an 8. What I'm doing is just bringing out just some basic. All right, there we go. Okay, so what I'm doing is just bringing out some basic facts on the coronavirus and just important information that y'all need to know, because I've been watching the news on this thing, and I just want to make sure everybody's informed and prepared and understands everything. So, all right, I appreciate it, y'all. Y'all saying it sounds great. That's perfect. All right, so real fast, the coronavirus. I was watching some news information today. It surpassed SARS already with number of deaths. It's up over 800. It's like 811 deaths. Last time I checked, that update was like 4 or 5 hours old. In China alone, I think it's 37,000 cases in China alone. They're quarantining whole cities. But the important facts you need to understand is it's not as lethal as that SARS virus that they had like back in the day, but it's way more contagious, because you figure when you have an incubation period that is 2 weeks, I mean, you're just walking around spreading it. So, it's highly contagious. You can even get it through your eyeballs. So it can be carried through air and everything like that. So just keep that. Make sure you know that. But like I said, while the people who are susceptible to it that I've seen from my research, they said, of course, young children, like babies and stuff like that, and older people with weaker immune systems. Also, they said people with diabetes, and I think they meant it's type 2 diabetes, because typically people with type 2 diabetes eat unhealthy and live an unhealthy lifestyle, so they're not in good shape. That part of it, stay in shape, eat right. You feel me? So it's people with compromised immune systems. With that said, about a week or 2 weeks ago, when I saw this thing beginning to ramp up and I saw what was going on, I went and I bulk purchased elderberry, because elderberry strengthens your immune system to fight the thing off. Some more important information is there are people who have contracted it already and have already recovered from it. There are other people who contracted it and they died from it. So you need to understand that also. So you gotta, some of the things I've done and that I'm doing, keep your facial hair trimmed up so you're not itching on your face and stuff like that. Don't touch your face when you're at work. Be aware when you're opening doors. If you got open doors, like have a napkin carried around, the hand sanitizer and all that stuff like that. With the elderberry, Koya is getting ready to make a ton of it. Okay, so if y'all want to she been making this stuff. Just email me if you want some of it. If not, go buy it yourself and make it yourself. I mean, it's you can find, one of the brothers here said he made some the other day. And what you do, what I've been doing is sipping a little of it each. You take a small amount each day, and it boosts your immune system. And then there's other things that you can take to, knock stuff out. So like, for instance, at my job. There was something going around my job a couple months ago, and we had been on our elderberry regiment, and like my supervisor, he was sick for over 10 days. Some of the other people were calling in and all that stuff like that. Me, I had been taking the elderberry, so it was just an overnight sickness. I was real sick and everything overnight, and then the next day it started going away. By the second or third day, it was all gone. And but that also goes into eating healthy, okay? Koya, yes. How young what's the minimum age of children who could take elderberry?
Well, it depends on how it's processed. If you have children under the age of 1 year old, they cannot consume honey. And a lot of these elderberry syrups, including one of the methods or one of the ways that I make mine, it has honey in it. However, I'm going to also make a new tincture without honey for children under 1 year of age.
Okay.
So if they're under 1, they can't consume honey, but elderberry itself, they can consume elderberry. But it's how it's made that you have to be careful about, because if it has honey in the syrup, they won't be able to consume it.
Okay, so there you go. And we're about to cook up a big old batch, because we finished, this bottle's done. I drank the last little bit of this bottle today, and we went ahead and just grabbed 5 big old bulk bags of it, and we're gonna cook it up. Email me if you want some. Otherwise, do it. Make it yourself. I see that some of the people in here have made their own, and you want to get it and just get on your regimen immediately, and it'll slowly build up your immune system so that if it does go the way it's going, because I know it's here in America, some people have passed away. They said the first American died from it. They're saying they quarantine a whole bunch of ships and all this stuff like that. So you definitely, you prepare yourself. We've also bought some food and some water to be able to hunker down here if it gets real bad and they say, hey, everybody stay home. We can do that. We'll be able to be home and everything, and we won't have to go anywhere. But yeah, so yeah, that's that's just simply so that if you do contract it, your body will be able to fight it off. Let me see what else I got. But like I said, people have already healed up from it. They were saying it's not as lethal as SARS, and they were saying what these viruses do is they want to keep you living. The virus itself wants to keep you living longer so you could be a better host. It doesn't want to just kill you off real quick. So the virus will slowly adapt, I guess, to whatever the host is and everything like that. But it spread to like France, England, all over the place. And I'm going to tell you this, because they were saying they're trying to quell a lot of the they said the conspiracy theorists and all that. That's what the Chinese media was saying. But look, they don't. It's a matter of national and global security that they don't freak everybody out. So you could believe they're gonna always err to the side of caution, tell you a little less than they don't want to freak everybody out. But I was watching some of those videos and they were showing the stuff they were building out there in China. They built, I think it was 2 hospitals in 10 days. And I think the reason it took 10 days is because somebody was telling me it takes 10 days for concrete to dry. So, I mean, it's serious. Don't get it twisted. But that's the sign of the times. That's the times we're in. Yeah, and like I said, Koya just posted the thing in there on YouTube. She posted over here on Facebook too. If you want to order it or send me an email, whatever. And because we're gonna cook it up and ship it out, but we're gonna have a lot for ourselves too. Just so you strengthen your immune system. Let's see. I'm just. What is it? He and his family are built there. We're talking about elderberry. Elderberry is just a natural thing, and it boosts your immune system. It strengthens your immune system. All right, and we were telling everybody just something simple you can do to prepare yourself is either, and we're not. This ain't shameless self promotion here. Koya is getting ready to cook up a bunch tonight. You can order it from us or just go buy it yourself somewhere, But like I said, we don't be down. Like you'll get sick but it'll be like a 24 hours. Your body will bang it out. It won't be this thing where you're incapacitated or like some of these people are dying from these viruses out here. You just boost your immune system. Now, I'm putting that out because I'm looking at what's happening on the news, and any dude when the incubation period where you're not showing symptoms for 14 days, that is contagious. Okay, and I'm looking at what's going on. They're not containing it. It's looking like this thing gonna run its course. They're trying to. So that's why I was like, man, let me just go live. Tell these folks, get elderberry. That's the first step. The other big step is drink water. The other big step, eat healthy. The other big step, stop being so out of shape. We've been telling our people, get in shape. You ain't gotta be at the gym, wearing your butt out, and because that's another thing. You gotta be careful at these gyms. You got all these body fluids and people sweating and breathing hard and all this stuff and leaning sweat all over machines and body fluids all over machines. That's not the place to be when you're sick, especially you're breathing hard. You're going to be breathing hard and sucking in all this air, and you contract the virus like that. Just get active, though. Get active. Do your thing, eat healthier, and stay engaged. And, you're going to have to slowly withdraw from the general public for the most part, because I know Koya, a lot of times she just have the food delivered here for the most part. Especially, I don't like her out after the sun's down, and so she'll have the food delivered, But yeah, just, that's what you got to do. Now, don't freak out because, again, I was telling people that they're saying coronavirus is not as lethal as SARS, but it's way more contagious. But I'm telling y'all, prepare yourselves. Get the elderberry. So strengthen your immune system. I'm not saying you got to order Koya's elderberry. I'm telling you, order it from somewhere else. If you want to get it from us, get it from us. She getting ready to cook up a bunch of it. Drink water. Drink water. Drink a lot of water. Drink a lot of water. Because that helps flush all the toxins out your body. Don't drink a bunch of soda. Drink water. You see what I'm saying? So just do what you need to do. I'm doing this video because this thing, like I said, I just been kind of keeping an eye on it, and I'm looking. I'm like, yo, this junk's starting to get out of hand. It's flu season, this, that, and the other. Let me just let the people know. Just prepare yourself. Stay from around the general public. If you ain't got, be up in somewhere where like shopping or some show or the movie. Just stay in for a while. Keep an eye on this thing. In the meantime, be building up your immune system. Stop eating all that unhealthy stuff. Stop drinking all that unhealthy stuff. Do a water fast and drink a lot. When I say water fast, eat what you normally eat, but only drink water with your meals. Over here, the Michael Israel Spiritualcombat Straitway, Florida household, what we do here is I either drink water or lemon or lime juice, like with freshly squeezed lemon and lime in it for the most part. Sometimes we'll drink some other juices, but that's it. But you really need to stay hydrated because your body can't flush those toxins out unless it's hydrated. Like if you contract the flu, you can greatly eliminate it. You could cut your time by drinking a lot of water. Somebody said their whole house got the flu. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. I stopped taking I stopped taking the flu shot years ago. Maybe 5, 6 years ago, 7 years ago. Same with the rest of this household. And if we get sick, it is 1 to 2 days max. I seen people go down. Like they be like, Again, it's elderberry. Get that out. I'm telling you, that's one thing. There's plenty of stuff out there where the Most High has made provisions for all this crap they got out here. It's out there. You got a plant for it all. You know what I'm saying? Stop eating that fast food. Yeah, that's something because I have a busy life, but that's something I'm trying to rotate away from. Is like we're trying to get to a point here, down here in Straitway, Florida. Like I was telling people, we could start doing community now. We start cooking our own food, and somebody could cook a big pot of food and sell it to the rest of the families instead of going to McDonald's and buying it. And we're keeping the money in our nation. So yeah. But like I said, if you want to get the elderberry from us, because like I said, as soon as this thing popped up, I bought bulk quantities of elderberry seed. And we're about to cook it up tonight. Okay, so if you want to get it from us, you can. Somebody was talking about the oregano oil, but that's for after you got it to help fight it off. We're talking about preventing it, having a strong immune system to kill it right there when it try to get at you. Okay? So yeah, that's what we're talking about. All right. So let's see. Any questions, comments, concerns about what I went over about the coronavirus? Like I said, I'm not getting consumed with all the details. I'm just giving y'all simple facts, letting you know it's not that lethal to the point where like SARS was, but it is killing people off. It's added importance of why you need to be healthy, be in shape, be active. That's all you got to do is be active. Get out and do something. Don't sit on the couch all day eating biscuits and stuff like that. Becoming an out of shape monster. That's a big part of it. I remember, man, sometimes I would be sick and I'd go to the gym and play basketball. And man, that would eliminate, like it would accelerate me getting over that sickness. I remember that. So, all right. Koya puts that in it. She said it's elderberry. She puts echinacea, ginger, clove, cinnamon, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's what she puts in hers. Okay? And I'm not just talking about it. I'm going to use it. Anyway, that's all I got, y'all. I might be going live later on, going over with Brother Gideon, our training that we had down here, Straitway, Florida, our weapons training. Did you have something, babe? Okay. So, yeah, I might be going live talking about the weapons training and what we learned down here. So yeah. Anyway, with that said, y'all, appreciate y'all. We're gonna wrap this up. Something happened to my feed. Did it go down? Let me see. It's showing me all these caution messages. I'm just checking. Let me see. Nope. It's strong. And so anyway, y'all, appreciate y'all. Shalom, shalom.